Alright guys, welcome back. Today should be a good video. I'm headed east today, going fishing. I'm gonna fish a dam and then another lake. Right now the time is it's 5:15 right now. It's a cooler morning, it's like upper 50s. Got about an hour and a half drive, so see you guys when I get there. Let's catch some fish. Alright guys, I got a sturgeon on right now. Just peeling drag. He's decent. This is a light setup. I got 8-pound test on. I'm gonna see if I can land him over here by shore. He's taking off that way. I just drug him in a ways. So we'll see if I can get him to come back in. He's starting to get tired, I can tell. It's already been probably 10 minutes this fight. He's just going downstream. I got him right up here. Almost had him in. Really fun fight. It's just too bad. Couldn't get him all the way. Gosh. He took off. I probably had 120 yards of line on, or close to it. Completely spooled me. Wind just took off downstream the first time. I was actually up there. I don't know how I got him. I was jigging a tube jig just out in this area, and then I felt like a tree, felt like a rock maybe. I got snagged on. I went to see if I could pull it out. Hooked him. Started peeling drag. I'm like, oh geez. So I just came down here and he took off one time, got about in this area. I started dragging him in, then he took off again, went out, got tired. I got him to right there. I mean, I could see him. His head he was all beat up. He was just like monstrous. He was giant. And then when he got right here, decided, yep, gotta take off, and just went. Just completely spooled me. I had my drag set to a amount it had to be a big fish to really be pulling drag like that. He took off, just tore off that way. Got to the end of my line and just snapped me off. So we'll see. I'm not sure if I brought any line with me on this trip, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to restring this rod. I got another one in my truck, and then I got the musky rod still, so wow. Got the adrenaline pumping, but yeah, that just sucks. All right, stay tuned though. See if I can catch, I don't know, muskie, some walleye maybe, smallmouth. We'll see. All right, I'm back up top. I'm about to move spots, but I was fishing in this area right down there is where I hooked into that sturgeon. After that, I probably fished for another 30 minutes for throwing for muskies a little bit, and then some smallmouth and walleye fishing. Just in this area where it's super, super turbulent water. And then I fished, you can't really tell, but on the other side of that post, there's some still calm water. Threw up there, nothing. So I'm actually gonna go over to that side. There's a landing right there. And I might put the kayak in and then paddle out to this island thing. And then throw from that island into all this area. I don't know. See if I can get some muskies. I had seen a couple fish surfacing out here. I think they were sturgeon, and I don't know what the other fish was, but it could have been a muskie. So I'm gonna head over there. Maybe I'll come back over here after that and then see what we can catch. All right, I did not end up catching anything in the last spot. I saw some fish surfacing and stuff and eating off the top, but I thought they were muskies, maybe a couple, I don't know, a couple walleye jumping. Could have been, I guess it could have been sturgeon, the big ones, but I don't know. I'm here. This is the Chippewa River. I'm gonna head out, just cast offshore for a little while. See if I can't bring something in. There's a bridge right here. I'm gonna cast up into the pilings and see if I can bring the glide bait through there, and maybe I'll catch a muskie, big pike, really anything. So I'm gonna go do that, and then after that I'm gonna head to a lake and fish for the rest of the day. And then after I'm done there, maybe in the afternoon I'll head back to the first place I started, see if I can't get, I don't know, see if I can get a sturgeon maybe. Yeah, just stay tuned and see what we can catch. Alright, right now I'm standing in like 1.5 foot of water here. The bottom is rocky, but right over there it gets a little deeper. I'm just throwing around this glide bait. So I'm thinking there's fish sitting in the, you can see it's like rocky, so all this water is coming this way weirdly. And then there's gonna be fish sitting in this area right here. So that's where I was fishing before, by the way. And then there's the island. So I'm hoping that I can pull something out of here maybe. Alright, I just caught that pike. That's the second one I've already caught. I'm on a different lake. I'm actually in the Blue Hills right now. The lake that I was gonna go to, the parking lot was a little weird. Like you couldn't park in the parking lot at the boat ramp, and the road that I was on was like a one-way, so super narrow. So I just said, I'm gonna come here because I'm gonna come here later this summer probably and camp. So just said, oh, let's come over here, test it out, see what I can catch. I already caught 2, and I've had a few other bites, but so far so good. And it's looking really nice out here. I mean, there's good weed structure that I can see, and it's like there's trees down, there's structure, so it's looking good. I'm hoping for some bigger ones. The 2 that I've caught have been pretty small, so if I can get into some bigger fish, that'd be nice. And I've caught them both on the chatterbait, of course. I also have the glide bait tied on, so hopefully I can catch some. I'd like to catch some 30 plus out here just to see, but all right, I was casting up with the chatterbait along these lily pads, and I got back to the side of my kayak, probably a couple feet out, and I was about to lift it out of the water, and here comes this pike, eats it, and I set the hook and nothing happened, and then he snapped me off. So chatterbait down, there goes $7 or whatever it was. So I tied on Mep's Muskie Killer. We're going after a big pike here. Hopefully we can get some big ones. That one that bit me off, probably, I don't know, 25 to 30, something like that. And I had just had like 4 consecutive bites like that. And I couldn't hook into them. They must have grabbed the tail because it was all destroyed. So see what this does. If I can't get them with this, I'll tie in another chatterbait, but it sucks. Keep you guys updated. A little slow. And he's off. Oof, there he goes. All right, I just caught that pike, 26, a little decenter. That's probably number 6 on this lake. So far, looking pretty good. Hoping I can get one like 10 inches bigger than that. Get my master angler, but I'm seeing a lot of fish still jumping. Caught that on the pink Mep's Muskie Killer, like I showed you guys. That's a bait that's worked good in the past, so using that. Got a couple of horseflies out. Stay tuned. Catch more big fish. Let's get it. Oh, I got broke off again. It's my fault. I don't have a leader on. I didn't have any extra line, and yeah. I went to lift the pike into the boat or the kayak and lifted. He bit and snapped the line, so he gets to keep the Mepps muskie killer. So I have a new chatterbait tied on. I'm probably not going to throw it, and I'm going to throw the swim bait on the muskie rod instead. That's got the muskie leader, so that's not going anywhere. Yeah, that I've probably caught up. I'm probably up to like 15 pike now, all about the same size. Couple above 25, but we're looking for bigger. So I'm gonna go. This lake, it kind of goes around there and then back on the back side. If you go around, comes back. So I'm gonna see about going over there. Otherwise, let's catch a fish. Nice pike. Letting him go. There he goes. I'm gonna fish in this area for a while. I'm in the back of this lake. Fishing's been a little slower. I've caught 3 more. I've probably been out here for like hour and a half, 2 hours now. Up to like 20, I guess. All same size, no change really. So I'm hoping I can get into some bigger ones. Just got to weed through the small ones, and been really catching them on the chatterbait again. It's a little bit. I have a paddle tail on this one, so we'll see how that does. Yeah, see how this goes. All right, I'm out on a new lake, same area, in the hills again. This is a smaller lake, but should have about the same type of fish. Probably gonna be looking at more pike. It also has muskie in here too, apparently. And then hopefully I can get into more bass here, but we'll find out, I guess. All right, made it home. Finally, long day. I had to make a quick stop, get some new line. Got spooled, so I don't think I had any more line to replace it, so that's what I'm doing tonight, respooling. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more. I think we'll have another video coming out this week. I think Casey's gonna do like a camping, fishing one, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.